Bad news. The good news is we have something saved just for you, and it is our this day only, and it is giant, it is supersized, and it's everything you want in this great little two-piece set at a one-day only price. What are we seeing here? Well, this is your amazing scrub. This is for limp hair, lifeless hair, dull hair, brittle hair, dry hair, damaged, frizzy. Check any of those boxes. This is the perfect solution. Not only are you getting the scrub, you're also getting the conditioner, which is gonna give you volume. It's gonna give you bounce. It's gonna give you shine. Your hair is gonna be softer. It's gonna be more manageable. These are the largest sizes that have ever been created in Tweaked history. You're getting the double size of the scrub. That on its own, a $91 value. You're also getting the giant conditioner, which is worth over $100 on its own. Add that up together. If purchased separately, $196. You don't have to spend $196 today. Save some money. Get this incredible duo home for the lowest price we've ever offered, $44.99. That's like almost $150 off. That's an incredible buy. We also have 3 different fragrances for you, so you can choose the fragrance. We have Above the Clouds. That's our most limited. We have Wild Summer Apricot, and we have Cherry on top. The price ends in less than an hour. This is on auto ship? How did that happen? A one-day only price that you can lock in now and have future shipments available at this incredible low price. Take advantage. That's what auto ship's all about. I will tell you, this is like a year's worth of shampoo and conditioner. Let's get out to the creator, the founder. You know him from Ojon, and now Tweaked by Nature, the one and only Dennis Simeone. He is the ingredient hunter. You travel the world. You put together these amazing formulas that are really changing the world of hair care. Great to see you, Dennis.
All right, great to see you. Thanks for having us. Yeah, it's been a wonderful day. Thank you. Yeah, look, I'm not a cookie cutter. I never was, never will be. I like creating. To me, this is like artwork. And what we have with this scrub, it's such an important product because when you see the before and afters, if you're not achieving them, I always say, you got to scrub. It's telling me that the product isn't getting to where it's supposed to be getting. And that is key. It's all about delivery of the actives. You can have the greatest ingredients in the world, but if you can't deliver them to where they're supposed to go in an effective way, it doesn't matter. They're useless. So that's been what I've been chasing for 20 years, basically perfecting that. And that's what gets us the clinical studies. In this case, you will see an increase in hair volume when you use any one of these, anywhere from an 886 on the low side of 579. Ooh. You know, and 90% is awesome. 500, 600, 800, at that point, it doesn't really matter. You see the shine difference, the color difference. And again, I've never in 20 years did a perception study. No clue why, but it just happened that way. For me, the perception study is the reviews that you see on .com. It's the clinical study that is the ideal study, because that tells you everything, and you get all the data. And what it told us was, not only did we create something that cleanses properly, but because it leaves nothing behind, it removes all the weight. It's just common sense. Take the weight away, you get volume, because the hair is easier to lift. And that's the true issue with a lot of people out there. Those silicones, they're not making them, weaker. They're making them stronger, harder to get out of not just the hair, but the hair is actually a little easier than the scalp or skin. I'll always do a test. I'll put it on my skin and see, how can I get it off? And without the right mix to break it down, it's not about cleaning it, it's about breaking it down. You're stuck with it for a very long time, and that's why your hair goes brassy. That's why the holes where the hair is coming out of, they fill in, and you end up with wispy hair. When I met Amanda, her hair looked terrible. I know I keep saying that. The only thing I could say that was terrible about her was her hair, but not anymore. That's why she's probably still with me. No, look, the hair plays such an important, it's the first thing people notice. When I'm on an airplane, it drives me crazy because I look at ends. And that tells the story. If you have dry, damaged ends, if you have split ends, you have to do something about it because they'll travel. And when that happens, you're in big trouble. You'll never be able to grow your hair long. With Amanda, she had that issue. She was having issues getting her hair to grow longer. Split ends, she would sit there with the little tweezers for hours and trim the ends off. Scissors. What did I say?
Tweezers.
Yes, it's been a long day.
Well, let me give everyone a quick update. You guys are so cute. I will tell you that if you want Above the Clouds, it is the #1 bestseller. That's kind of the original. These are all amazing fragrances. We also have the Wild Summer Apricot. A lot of these are limited. A lot of times you only see these once a year. It is very, very difficult to harvest all these wild-crafted ingredients that go into every single bottle. Cherry on top, oh, this is like dessert. This is like heaven. It's like a cherry sundae. It's like vanilla ice cream. It's like that gorgeous, fun, little fruity, wispy scent of vanilla all together. And it is a giant tub. This is the scrub. It's 16 ounces. This is $91 worth of scrub, and this is over $100 worth of conditioner. You should be spending nearly $200. Here at HSN, we're doing a one-day only price, and the day's almost over, so it's really like a 1 hour only price. We are getting very busy. You want to reserve this as soon as possible. This will be the last shampoo and conditioner you need to buy for almost a year, right? Because if you're using just a little bit of this, you don't have to use the scrub every day. It can sort of be something you use once or twice a week.
Absolutely. Look, we say once a week, and we know that people are using it anywhere from 3, 4, even 5 times a week. Does that cause an issue? Absolutely not. Ideally, I would save it. Use this as your once a week reset. So once you reset, you're good for about 5, 6 days. With Rosa, same thing. At the beginning, twice a week, maybe 3 times to get rid of the brassy tones. If you have white hair and it has a bit of a yellow tinge to it, that's a dead giveaway that there's some buildup, and you got to get rid of it, or it'll just get worse and worse. And once that happens, it's really hard to get rid of it. This will do an effective job, and it's not just the fact that it's got a scrubbing agent. There's AHAs, PHA. These are alpha hydroxy acids, so fruit acids. So they're gentle, but perfectly effective to remove what we need to remove, but keep back the essential, like from lipids, fatty acids, the amino acids. We don't want to take that away. And that's what the clarifying shampoos, they strip it all away. The end result, you'll see the before and afters, it's pretty amazing. Like her color looks completely different. In that it looks like we've color treated her hair. And I promise you, that would be so wrong. And that was not done. In the before, it's not like you wake up in the morning and you're able to do it before and after to this intensity. If you were, you would actually see it, but because it happens so subtle, it's hard to notice, like day to day, but it's there. And that brassy tone or a deeper tone, it just diffuses the shine and the color. The end result, the hair just doesn't look good. The end result here with Midge, that's baby fine corn silk hair, and that is not weighed down. She's able to style her own hair. So I call them the old school crew. So between Midge, Amanda, Rosa, Becky, but she's not there tonight. They've been using it the longest. Their hair responds not to styling, their hands. Wherever they position their hands, the hair follows. Their hair is healthy. And once it's in balance, it listens to you. It goes where you want it to go. So you're not torturing it, you're not forcing it, which means a reduction in breakage. And that is key, so you get to keep what you have. This kit, you've got all the tools that you need. That cleansing, or the treatment itself, is inside of that conditioner. So I don't have a hair mask. I've got this conditioner that will do that exact same thing. And that scrub, you have 100 applications. So if you're using it once a week, that's a massive amount. You definitely have a year's supply, 333 pumps in that conditioner.
How thick
and
that is.
Yeah, it's rich. Remember, I made the original for my mom. I was the Ojon brand for a long time. That ended up with Estee Lauder. I retired. I was telling everybody I was at home watching, Judge Judy. That was my dream, I guess. I was just chilling. Everybody thought I was gone for a long time. It was about 2 months. My mom called me and told me what she had, and she's amazing. She was more concerned about her hair than anything else. And look, all of you out there, everyone knows your hair is what people notice, and if something goes, bad to that, it's scary. You lose your confidence. This is a confidence booster. So again, if you don't get, what you see in the before and afters, this is what you got to use. It's a complete reset. We're literally giving it away today. You have over a year's supply.
It's a true gift. Nearly, 900 now gone. You got to lock this in right now. The price is going up at midnight, and we're losing some of the fragrances. Above the Clouds, we have 400 available in the Above the Clouds single ship. Remember, if you're a savvy, tweaked shopper, or you want to lock in this price, you can cancel at any time, but say yes to auto ship. That way, you'll have the lowest price ever going forward. The only problem is you might not need a lot of auto ship orders because it's going to last you a long time. Yeah, right. But even if you only use one of those auto ship refills, this is such a great time to just say, you know what, I'm going to do this right now, and that way I don't have to think about buying shampoo or conditioner for months and months and maybe a year to come. You could have a different fragrance upstairs than downstairs. You could have one that you love in the morning, maybe like the citrus in the morning, like Above the Clouds at night. Maybe you want to gift this to a friend or a loved one. If you are struggling with your hair, know that it is never too late. When he does these clinical studies, they're absolutely amazing. They're also unprecedented in the world of hair care. Some of these numbers are literally off the charts. I want to share these again. One application, you can see an average of 9 times the volume of the hair that you had yesterday. One application, 222% increase in your hair volume. That's like 9 times the volume. Use it once. Also, you'll notice a 96% reduction in hair breakage if you just use it once. So if your hair is dry, if it is brittle, if it is breaking, if you do have those split ends, if you have been blow drying and curling and chemically treating and processing your hair and you thought you can never bring it back, I want you to try this scrub because it really removes all the buildup. And I learned that from you, Dennis, that a lot of times the shampoos and conditioners that we buy at the grocery store or the drugstore, they're actually building up and making our hair kind of heavy and limp and dull. They're actually just sitting on our scalp, right? They don't have an exfoliant like this one does.
No, and we have that in the shampoo. And the conditioner, what we noticed when we first set it up, that, okay, our conditioner is putting back a little too much. And every conditioner out there, they're filled with emulsifiers. That's what makes it look white. That's what makes it also feel like your hair is melting when water's added to it. It's more of a sensory than a benefit. But we believe when we feel it as a sensory that you get the benefit. Look, I've been doing this a very long time. I didn't want just the sensory. I wanted the result. So with our conditioners, what I did is I put in, not an exfoliant, but basically a clay, and actually it's from British Columbia, Canada. It's from a glacier, and we basically put it into a round ball. So most clays have a jagged edge. Just to let you know, this was half a teaspoon of that scrub. There's a reason why there's only 5% water in that bucket, because if I added the water, this would happen as it hit every bump in the courier truck being delivered to you. It would just froth up. So we took the water out because you get to add that in, and that's what gives it the lather, the cleansing effect. The end result between the AHAs, the PHAs, the electrolytes, the amino acids, the vitamins that we've added in, the nutrients, the minerals, it has everything you need to reset. So whatever you use next, whether it's our product or someone else's, you will get the effect that was intended with that product because there's nothing in its way. Even as you get your color service, you have your color on a card, and every time you go, sometimes it doesn't match. You blame the colorist. It's actually the buildup. It's the chemicals that no one sees that are sitting there, and it doesn't allow the color, in that case, not the styling product or treatment, but the color can't get in and you end up with a different shade.
That's fascinating. It really is.
Just like using a scrub.
You don't realize what we're doing to our hair because we've never learned that there's another way. And that's what I love about Tweaked. It's a whole new way, a revolutionary way of thinking about how you take care of your hair. You'll notice you don't need to shampoo your hair as much. You'll notice that you have more volume. You notice that you'll have more shine. It helps repair the hair, soften the hair, condition the hair. You're gonna get more lift at the root. Look at how beautiful those curls are. You'll notice you'll have more definition. It won't be as frizzy. You won't have those dry and damaged ends. And it can be as simple as just changing up your shampoo conditioner. I would love for you to try it. And if you give us a call or go online right now, I have a set for you. Over 1,000 now gone. If you want the Above the Clouds, we only have 200 left now in the single shipment. The other fragrances are the amazing Wild Summer Apricot. Cherry on top. This smells like dessert. It's like a cherry vanilla ice cream sundae. It's like a cherry crumble. It's like a cherry crisp with fresh cherries picked in Michigan on a summer picnic day. I mean, that's what it smells like. And the fact that you can use these several times a week, you can use it once a day if you need to, you'll love that you have this because it should be so much more at $196, over $100 for the conditioner and nearly $100, $91.50 for the scrub. Don't pay full price if you can buy Tweaked here at HSN and save yourself a bundle. So he's talked a lot about some of the ingredients that are in these amazing formulas. But Dennis, this is an HSN Clean Beauty brand. And I think that's why a lot of people love experiencing Tweaked. Tell us what's not. What's not in Tweaked?
So many shampoo conditioners, what do they have in there to give you the shine? And again, sensory is the silicones. It's just a Band-Aid to me. It's the quick fix. No silicones, not in the scrub, not in the conditioner. To me, they add weight. It's just more work to remove them. So there's no silicones. Even though the preservatives that we're using, it's lightly preserved, but you've got 5 years if you don't break the seal. When you get it home, there's a cap on it. It has a seal inside of it. Once you pop that, you've got 2 years to use it. You've got 333 pumps. I've yet to, and I created it, but probably because I have 14 to 16 different fragrances in my shower. It's just a whole lot of shampoo conditioner. I've yet to finish one. I'm being totally honest. That's why, just so you know, that 33 ounce, when you see it and it goes, it sells out, you're not going to see it again. We're going to, instead of doing a price increase, and I've been saying this back from November, I've been holding back. What we're going to do is just reduce the size a bit. So the price won't change, but the size will. And it helps me out to produce a larger quantity of these products so that I leave so many people, you know, they want it, and by the time, you know, they make that decision, it's gone. And it doesn't come back for sometimes a very long time.
Right, and you could spend this amount on a year's worth of shampoo and conditioner at the grocery store or the drugstore, and you still wouldn't have the benefits. You would certainly spend more. Honestly, by the time, I mean, how fast do you go through the shampoo conditioner that you buy at a grocery store or corner drugstore?